Hello, hello. This is Virginia from Athens, Greece, and this is our last Q&A session in the group, Online Business Success, about the fully booked translator formula and any of your questions that you might have about your business. So this is a Pick My Brain session. Please do let me know if you have any questions. So far, I'm going to answer you all of your questions. I have a list with the frequently asked questions and most of your questions that you have addressed to me via email, so I'm going to answer all of them here. I jumped in previously with a video I created about the fully booked translator formula, so I created just one video in order to I'm going to send via email as well to present myself, my background, to those that might not know me already, and also the program, why I created the fully booked translator formula and the module of it. So I'm ready right now to answer any of your questions, and of course I have a surprise for you. I'm going to invite later Cornelia, if I'm pronouncing right, which is another participant in the program, to present herself, to get to know a bit each other before the program starts. So to answer the most common question, when the program starts, I was waiting to see the participants. So for me, the week June 15th was from the beginning the goal, and which remains right now. So June 15th, we are going to start the program. Until then, we're going to have a questionnaire about your background in order to implement the whole program according to the participant needs. So stay assured that all of your needs and all of your questions are going to be answered during this program. I'm going to create this program according to your own needs and all of your questions. So there is going to be a very clever survey I'm going to send you the next week, so as to see and your answers, your questions, what you would like to achieve through this program, and create accordingly the modules for you. This is the difference between a mentoring program and a course. The course is created for everyone, like it's not personalized. A mentoring program is personalized. There is accountability. You have an accountability pattern. You have support. There's going to be also a support group, and there are going to be mastermind Q&A sessions where you can ask anything. Like, I find it priceless and so valuable to have someone to answer any of your questions regarding the business side of the profession, so questions that you might have for many years right now. So use the comment section to ask me anything about your business, your profits, or the program itself. I'm going a bit quickly to answer any of your questions that I have received so far via email. And please do let me know if you still have any questions. Like earlier this today, I got asked if I don't have a website and I have only a LinkedIn profile, is this a good program for me? I think this is the ideal program for you. It doesn't exclude those who have a website, because we're going to cover and you're going to get feedback personalized about your website, or if you were willing to create a website, what to include in your website. But this is not a reason to exclude you. Contrary to that, I would say this is ideal for you because we're going to cover one of the bonuses, and those who bought the bonuses is the LinkedIn training, prospecting formula that I have created for language professionals, translators, how to use LinkedIn, the filters of it, very clever tips and tricks how to use LinkedIn and to get clients. There is also a method where you can prospect 150 potential clients per day. I don't say that you have to do this, but the potential of this tool is so great that if you have only LinkedIn profile, you can do so many things. You can reach out so many clients, even more clients than having a website. So this is not a reason not to join the program if you don't have a website. Website is not a necessity. This program is to help you get clients, even if it is to get agencies as more clients with a CV and a cover letter, or to get prospects and more clients via LinkedIn or your online presence, or if you want to get into the direct clients market, which is need a totally different strategy, which are going to get into that through this program, because most of the participants ask me that. So we're going to cover this. This one of the questions. The next question is if there is an official start date, and it's the week June 15th. Of course, before that, I'm going to ask the participants of their availability in order to adjust also the dates and the times. And also I got asked, where do the sessions take place? So the sessions are going to be all of them online, because it's an international program, so the participants are from all over the world, up to now from Panama, Canada, the US, UK, Austria. So I would really like to be convenient for all of you. And they're going to take place on Zoom. This is a safe environment. We're going to use Zoom to interact with each other, and of course there are going to be recordings of all the sessions, so if something happens and you cannot attend live, you will be able to work on your own pace and your own convenience by watching the recording. What if I cannot attend one session live was the next question. I already answered that. There are going to be recordings for all of the sessions. And of course, if I see that there is any problem and you need more help in order to keep pace with the other participants, I'm willing to include in the same program with no extra budget, one-to-one sessions with me to help you keep pace with the others. So, do I get feedback was a very common question. Of course, this is a point of mentoring, to get feedback. Mentoring is a program created according to the mentee's needs and the mentee's questions. It's a mentoring program is to cover all of the mentee's needs and questions. So personalized feedback is one of the most common features, and I think is the point of creating a mentoring program. So personalized feedback on your work and your progress during the program is going to be there for you. Does everyone start at once, or is there continuous enrollment? My aim is to create a mastermind group, so people to interact with each other, to brainstorm with us, to get more feedback from other like-minded colleagues and entrepreneurs, translators, language professionals. So I really would like to start all of us at the same time and keep the same pace in order to have achieved our goals by the end of the program. And most, as I'm repeating myself, most of my mentees, they reach their goals before the end of the program. So I'm really happy and proud of that. So this is a group mentoring program, because you've been asking me that. I do one-to-one. I'm well known for one-to-one, but I really would like to make something more affordable to my mentees, and also to create these mastermind groups where people can interact with each other, get feedback from other professionals, to create a group with us. And I'm really excited with that, because I see so many advantages. Not only the costs is lower, but also you have the chance to interact with people from all over the world, to get feedback on your work by other people, not only me. So I see it as a great opportunity to network, interact with each other online. So this is a group program for the reasons that I mentioned already, and you receive specific instructions to follow, action to take, and you receive feedback of your work. That's very important. You receive support, you have an accountability partner during the whole process, and the sessions are live, even though there will be recordings. Another most common question I get is, do you plan on offering another session later this year? This is very common. I twice or 3 times today I got asked that. I can tell you that this is not in my plans up to now, because this is a very long program, 12 weeks, 3 months. And but I cannot exclude that this won't happen. So if you really would like to take advantage, because we are almost like the second semester of 2020, and it's very difficult to do it the same year, it's going to take place like 2021, I would really suggest you, if you really want to become fully booked and learn the process, to get into the program until midnight tomorrow, which the enrollment ends. So you have until midnight tomorrow to get advantage of the bonuses, to enroll to this program and start with me and with us, because there are so many people already enrolled in this program the week June 15th. Next week is going to be the preparation week. I need this week in order to adjust the modules and the content of the program according to the participants' needs. So if you want to be sure you can participate, I suggest you to do it now. What is the difference between a course and this program? I've been repeating myself, but since I still get this question, I really want to answer this question. This is not a course. This is not a DIY. This is not. This has nothing to do with anything that you have seen online or offline in our profession, the translation profession, language professionals. This is business oriented, which means helps you to get clients. Okay, this is not another marketing course. This is not a marketing tips course. This is nothing to do with just marketing. It's a process. I'm teaching you the process that helped me to reach the 5-figure months. And I'm here to answer any of your questions regarding my process. I'm going to show you everything. I'm not going to keep anything for myself. So I'm going to be very generous on sharing with you all of my knowledge, my experience so far, which helped me to reach the point where I'm now. So this is not a course, this is a mentoring program. The difference between mentoring, coaching, and a course is that it's tailored to your needs. You have an accountability partner, and also you get the support you need and personalized feedback, which is very important. And also you are not going to find a 12-week program anywhere online or offline. This is very long because it's the duration needed in order to achieve the goal that you shared with me in the beginning. And of course, as I'm repeating again myself, most of my mentees, they get fully booked or achieve their goals before the end of the program. So this is a safe duration in order to assure that you're going to see the results that you want. And the other difference is that you implement the strategies that we teach during this mentoring program, during the program. So you most likely, and this is what I'm hoping, is to see results during the program. So you're going to see the results during the program itself. We're not teaching something you're going to implement later. This doesn't exclude that you cannot use the process anytime in your career, so you can use it later and next year whenever you're feeling stuck and you want to get more clients. But my initial goal is to start seeing results during the program. That's my main goal. And this is the main difference. So except from getting feedback is that you implement what we teach. You implement and you see the results during these weeks. Last question is, I'm just starting out as a translator. Can I still join the program? This program, as I said in the previous video of mine, is addressed to both directions, starting out translators and more experienced ones, because we are teaching the process. The process is the same in order to get clients as a translator, according to my experience. The difference is that you might address different categories of clients, like the most experienced one might want to reach like high-paying clients, for example, and get into the direct clients market, whereas a starting out translator might want to get agencies. But the process I'm teaching is the same. We're going to create two different strategies for both of you. So both of you get assured that you're going to get the strategies that you need in order to get clients. And another advantage I see for starting out translators, like Mario also is starting out graduate and very brave enough to have joined our program. He was with me yesterday here in the Q&A session. Mario is a graduate translator and he wants to get his first clients. So fully booked translator might be for a starting out translator to get 1 to 3 first clients, or like long-term collaborations. For me, it's a great success if you achieve that during this program. So stay assured that even if you're a starting out translator or a more experienced translator, this program is for you because it's tailored to your needs. I'm going to answer all of your questions and create the material according to your needs. Another advantage that I see for starting out translators is that they can take advantage of the experience of the more experienced translators in the group, in the program, and also to learn from them, to avoid their mistakes and to reach at the same point earlier in their career rather than what we did without any help. So I see more advantages for starting out translators, even if the more experienced ones can take advantage of the younger ones from the like up-to-date knowledge and being in the business, like in the development of our profession, like updated rather than us as more experienced, that we haven't got any clients like for the past years because we had our collaborations. We didn't need to get out and search for clients. We get the feedback from a younger one that he's in the business and he's getting like to get clients right now. So I see both ways advantages. And as I have been saying, this is a tailored program to your needs. So it's not a course. So don't be afraid if you're starting out or more experienced. And as I mentioned in my previous video, I'm pretty willing to include one-to-one sessions when needed in order to keep you like at the same level of everyone. Hello, Mario. Good afternoon. I'm very excited to start the program. Me too. Do you even know how many of us will be doing it? Of course, tomorrow midnight, Mario, the program ends. And my aim is to keep it small, the number. So I might divide the two teams if we see many people coming in. Up to now, there are many people already. But I would really want to wait until tomorrow midnight when the enrollment ends in order to share with you these details. And you're going to find, of course, in detail, since you are a participant, Mario is a participant. So I'm waiting up until midnight tomorrow that the enrollment ends to have the final number, because up to now I had like this today only and yesterday more than 10 one-to-one calls, interested parties for this program. But keep in mind that I'm going to keep it very personalized and tailored so as to see results. That's the very sure thing. So I would really like to invite Cornelia, if she's here with me. You can click the link and join me. I sent you the link. Cornelia is another participant in the program that she was brave enough to join me here and to join me, and of course to introduce yourself and to other participants and to get to know each other, both of us. This is a great opportunity not only to share your background and to get to know other people, but also for us to get introduced ourselves. Please do let me know, Cornelia, if you've seen the link and if you can click it and join us. I'm waiting for Cornelia. In the meantime, if you have any more questions, I do personally answer all of your questions via email. I got a question from one participant, like what to include in their website. So it's something that we are going to cover during the course, the program, the mentoring program. So if you have any questions, you can create a list. Mario, I really recommend you to do so. Please do create a list with all of your questions that you would really love to learn and get answers during this program. It will be really helpful for me to answer them and to create the related material, but for you also to get assured that you do not miss any information and you do not have any unanswered question of yours. So it's very useful to have a link and to have a doc or wherever you want to create a list with all of your questions that you really would like to receive answers during and from this program and from me, of course. So Mario, please, have you created that list? You will get instructions later this week, so stay tuned. Okay, Mario, please do all of your questions, whatever you have in your mind that you really would like to receive answer. I don't see Cornelia here, even though she might have any technical problems. If she will be able to do it later with me, we might jump in the group again. So thank you so much for being here with me. I hope I have answered all of your questions. So if you have any more questions, it was a Q&A session. I have asked when is the official start day? Where do the sessions take place? What if I cannot attend one session live? Do I get feedback? Does everyone start at once, or is there continuous enrollment? Do you plan on offering another session later this year? These are the most common questions. Liliane dit là, vous pouvez parler en français s'il vous plaît? Mais oui, but I'm not sure that everyone will understand, Liliane. So if you would like me to speak to you in French, maybe we could use one-to-one session in order to speak to you in French. Je pouvais parler en français, mais pas en présent. Okay, we have Cornelia with me. Hello, can you hear me?
How are you?
Welcome, I'm fine. How are you?
Fine.
Welcome to the fully booked translator formula. You are very brave. You've joined right away. You had just a couple of questions, but you are familiar with mentoring, so you had taken your decision early enough.
Quite quickly, actually. I'm not a quick decision taker normally.
So what did you make to take that?
So I'm procrastinating normally. And adopting and thinking, okay, and better get it another thought and whatsoever. Now, but I need to do something. So I am quite confident that this will work out and will help me a great deal. As I had told you already, I did a good living over the past years. Took me 3 years. So this was right what you said. When you start out without any help, I started out from scratch. I didn't even know pros existed. Nothing
Wow,
at all.
I'm
So it took me 3 years to establish my business and to get clients and to get online and to do what I'm doing. but I got to be quite successful. But I mean, we all know machine translation increasing, and my opinion is there is still room for quality translation. And I want direct clients because agency are increasingly offering peanuts for your work.
That's so true.
So yeah, I
That's a
really am
very
fed up.
common, that's a very common issue I deal with my mentees, the peanuts that the agencies
Yes.
offer, and of the lower the rates every year, the rates are getting lower and lower.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
the translators, they seem to work the same hours, but they cannot make an ends meet at the end of the month. So I like constantly hear these comments from other translators, and it doesn't matter where they are based. This is an international issue. This is like happens everywhere. Translators from the US, from Northern Europe, young countries, or even the Asia, they have the same problems like we do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I really believe that you have to find your ideal clients. So if agencies they want like post editing and they keep lowering their rates, you have to find other ideal clients since you have also the experience that to showcase them. So this is definitely
I have
something.
come to see that post edit is almost the same work than translation from scratch because often, I mean, the content somehow is there, but it's not a proper sentence. So you need to retranslate the whole thing, which occasionally takes you more time than translating from scratch, but you're not getting the same fee. So it really is a frustrating thing to do.
Yeah, to make things clear to the people that they are watching us right now, I can tell that is it Cornelia or is it Cornelia the name?
Yeah.
Okay. Cornelia has been working for big agencies, international agencies, translation LSPs, and she has been dealing with more and more post-editing projects rather than translations lately, and that is why she's describing the post-editing issue right now. And she joined the program in order to get into the direct clients, international direct clients, because her aim is to get clients no matter where she's based. Is that correct?
Yeah, true.
Cool.
I'm
Okay.
normally living in Argentina, but I'm Austrian by nationality, and I'm in Austria now for almost 6 months due to COVID-19.
Yeah.
They closed borders, so I was not able to fly back, and I'm still based here at my mother's. But I mean, I'm doing fine, probably better than over
In the
there.
Argentina,
And
yeah.
I mean, that's the good thing of our work. We can just work anywhere. If you have your laptop, you just have your office with you, and that's fine.
And I can assure you that we're going to reach out to international clients because all of the mentees and participants up to now, they want international clients. So it's something
Hmm.
that we're definitely going to do all of us together because it's a crucial issue right now, especially with the COVID. And it's something that I usually encourage my mentees to do. Why to have only local clients? Since you, with the
Hmm.
laptop, you said you can work from everywhere and you can deliver quality work everywhere in the world. So the location shouldn't be like for you an obstacle or something that would like limit your clients from being wherever you would like them to be.
Yes, absolutely.
The only thing is that we have to decide the locations and to make the strategies. This is going to help us, the program, to create a specific strategy and steps to follow in order to see the results that we want in specific time frame. So I hopefully believe that by the end or even earlier of the end of the program, we're going to see results during the program. That's my aim, like to see results like by implementing the strategies during the program. So one last question, if you do not have any question, Cornelia, about the program.
No, not right now. I think we're a very interesting mix with starters, just people that are starting in the business, and colleagues that have been working for quite some time, a similar position than mine. I think that's a great mix, actually, and we absolutely
Exactly.
can learn from each other.
You have the right mindset. That's really loud with you when we first talked together, because you have the right mindset. You want to change things. You know what you want. You know how to do it. So it's great for me to help you by just giving you the strategies, and then you have the results that you want. And I really believe about starting out translators and more experience, because you can exchange also the energy between you to get feedback on your work from a perspective different from the younger perspective, from those that they're starting out but are more updated rather than us. But also we can like deliver them our experience by telling them the mistakes we did and in order like to avoid them. So I'm really excited for that too, because I only see advantages in that. So one last question to make it clear for those that they might not have decided yet, because you were very decisive and you said this is not your character. What was that made you to join the program initially? Was it the masterclass? Was it my energy? Was it something that I told to you? Was it the sales page that you show, the program itself? What was it?
A bit of all of it. Your energy is tremendous. You're very clear, straightforward, and you really convey the impression that you know what you're talking about. I also looked up your biography, which seems very interesting and shows clearly that you also followed through with your ideas and with your goals and got there where you want to go. And I mentioned to you, I am incurring in online marketing too. So part of this is a kind of clicking into what I am intending to do apart from translation. So that's a great, I think it's a great fit.
Yeah, it's a great combination, because as to make other people understand, you would like to use the same method that we're going to do for your online course. Is that correct? So not only to get clients for your translation.
Not even probably translation related, but in a different field. But I think that's very much valid for any field you want to promote online. Yes,
it's a great opportunity for you to promote this initiative. So you would like to create an online marketing course that would be a second business,
something like that. Yeah.
At the same time with your translation business, you could have this online course of your own. So this is great. So thank you for joining me here. Thank you for your kind words. And I'm like, recently I've been like hearing the straightforward as an adjective for me very often. So I am. So many people have been telling me that. So thank you. And I hope to help you. This is my goal. And I will really feel fulfilled when you have achieved at least one of the goals that you have set in the beginning of the program. So stay tuned, because as I said in the beginning of this video, I'm going to send you clear details next week, because the enrollment period ends tomorrow midnight. I'm waiting all the participants' profiles in order to send you the short survey for your background, and then adjust the modules of the program according to your specific needs. So stay tuned until next week, and the program starts the week June 15th. We are 1 week from now, and tomorrow ends the enrollment. So you have just 1 day and a couple of hours to enroll for this program. If you haven't decided yet, please do watch this video, send me an email. I will reply personally. And also there are 1-to-1 15 minutes discovery calls if you have any more questions or you would like to reach me out. Cornelia, thank you so much. Once again, I'm so excited. Thank you all of you who attended this live. It was the last Q&A session for our group. And tomorrow the enrollment ends and we start the week June 15th. So bye-bye for now and see you in the group.
Bye-bye.